First, I was going to at the seniors, being senior weekend. What have you liked about this class since they've been here?
Oh, it's a good, tight enough group. It's we were just laughing the other day. Can't believe it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
With it, I think the growth of the players has been real good. So I think kudos to them for their work ethic. I think they've done a good job in terms of knowing what to do and how to get better and how to improve. And on and off the ice, it's a group that for me has had we haven't had any real things to deal with. They've just been invested in the program and helped us kind of get where we want to go.
A lot of these guys, obviously, like James came in kind of as a big name, but a lot of these guys have really developed too. I mean, how nice is it to see guys like Troy and then pick up their numbers every year as they play here and things like that?
Yeah, you hope that that's your culture, right? You're hoping that they're coming in, and if they, they get vested with what Tad does off ice, and they see little improvements in that. They see 10% improvement on that. They see improvement in practice from our development program with that in place. You hope that numbers go.
Yeah.
You look at Jordan Boucher's development from playing around a game and coming, and Troy, and you go down the line. It's been good. It's been good for their investment in what they want to do and how they want to get better, and they want to help the team. So from that perspective, has been really good.
I was going to ask you about just the weird thing going on Friday with the 8:30 start. Do you guys have to do anything different when you're starting?
Yeah, we're going to have to eat. Our schedule during the day is going to be vastly different because we can't. If we did the same thing we're doing, we'd be starving by the time the second period rolled around. So we're going to have to move and shuffle things around a little bit, but certainly not going to pass up any opportunity to showcase Cheel, showcase our students, chance for people to see us play. TV game. They want to play 11 o'clock. We'll play 11 o'clock at night just for that opportunity to get people in our building and showcase what our product is.
And when you have a game where there's commercials and stuff, can that sometimes be a help? I mean, if you have momentum going, probably not, but it means to get you a chance to maybe play guys more than you might normally in a game. Cause
what it does is it becomes realistic when you get into playoffs, right? So I think it's, when you get it, if you get a TV game and a championship game or something, I think it sets a tone for being prepared. So you get put in a situation that, ultimately you're trying to win an ECAC championship, and that'll be a TV game, and it'll have the 3 TV timeouts. So it's a great opportunity for us to get used to and how to manage our bench and how to manage ourselves and how to stay focused and continue momentum if we have it, or recapture momentum if the other team has it.
I wanted to ask about this being senior weekend. Is it hard to believe it's already senior weekend for you guys?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I can remember showing up to campus freshman year, moving in the dorms, and to be here, now a few days away from last 2 games, regular season games at Cheel, it's pretty crazy.
Like when you watched last year's, was it kind of go through your mind then that next year's gonna be us out there doing this stuff?
Yeah, kind of. You think like we're next, so it's crazy how fast it goes by.
Well, I was curious. Like, what are some things when you leave here? Like, what will you miss the most about being at Clarkson? Do you think?
I think just kind of just the lifestyle of it. You're always busy. There's always stuff to do, and you live with your teammates, and you come to the rink with them and you hang out with them. It's kind of it's pretty nice just to spend time with these guys. We got a good group here, so anxious to see what's next in life, but definitely gonna miss it here.
And obviously, when you go to pro hockey, it's a little different. Like you won't have things like people knowing everybody's parents and stuff like that. Is that it's just some of the things too that'll be different? Like
I mean, I'm sure talking to some guys who've left before. It's a little different here. You're in class with guys all day, and then you come to the rink, and then you go home and hang out with them. Whereas, at the next level, guys have families, or they're off doing their own thing. So it's going to be different. But like I said, just try to finish off strong here, and try to enjoy this last weekend.
I know it's a team sport. I was going to ask you, like, do you have any favorite individual memory in this building from the past, for you personally, that stands out? Or
I think last year in the playoffs sticks out. The 2 overtime goals was pretty cool, but. Obviously you remember all the big wins and all that. So.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to ask you about last week's game with Quinnipiac. What was it like to get a 2-point game as a defenseman?
Well, that was cool. It was my first multi-point game, so that was nice. But there was a lot of good plays by other guys to make those goals happen, and I think they deserve the credit too.
Was it neat though to see a game where like the defensemen all had the first 3 goals?
Yeah, I noticed that all the D were scoring, which was nice, but. We haven't been scoring that many 5-on-5 goals lately, so that was also good.
And that team's always been a challenge offensively. What did you like about the way you guys played against them? I mean, holding them down like you did and stuff.
Well, I mean, we got down early to the 1 goal. They were up 1 goal, but I think we just stayed the course. Guys were getting to the front of the net, which allowed those goals to happen. So that was positive.
And do you feel like, I know you kind of know your role in the team. Do you feel like maybe down the road here, a couple of years from now, you can be even more offensive than you have been so far? Like, do you feel like that's part of your game that maybe people haven't quite seen yet, or
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when Coach talks to me about that kind of stuff, he talks about keeping the defense sound, and that'll lead to the offense. So I think we did a good job of that this weekend.
Were you disappointed that you didn't get Player of the Week, or?
No, we don't care about that. it would have been nice to get both wins. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
It's the last thing we asked about was being senior weekend. What has this class meant to you guys that aren't seniors yet? Like, how have these guys helped you as a player?
I mean, yeah, even starting last year when I was a freshman, they were juniors. A lot of guys really helped out. James DeHaas, he was actually my mentor on my visit here when I committed. So, that class has meant a lot to me.
Right. All right, thanks.